What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Hope everyone out there is doing well. Oh, I just realized I don't have my cutoffs up. There we go. All right. That said, good luck if you guys are a grinding. This is officially the halfway point. Which actually, let's use that for tonight's tweet. Let's say this. Neatest at Marvel Champions. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Hold that thought because Taylor Boss just sent over a buck. Which means one thing and one thing only. Scratch that. Two things. One, thank you. And two, thank you very much. Appreciate it. 7 minutes late. I know. It's a little bit late. But hey, it's better than usual, right? So, it's an improvement. Alright, dearest at Marvel Champions. Let's see. It's officially the halfway point in the CGR arena, which means Legacy has earned 2.5 stars. 2.5 more to go. What am I doing, man? Oh, jeez. No. There we go. That's what I was trying to do, Twitter. Thank you. All right. So usually the halfway point in CGR Arena, which means Legacy has earned 2.5 stars, 2.5 more to go. Yes. No. Leave. All right. We good here? Yep. Tweet. All right. Cool, man. Cool. Ryan Grant, Knight. We ride. Tom, for what? Why, dude? What's up, Dicer? What's up, dude? What's up, Alan? Remember one time I beat Taylor Boss to the slap? I retired from the slap after that. It's tough to beat him, man. He's gotten more slaps than anyone. I don't have an official counter to that, but I don't think we need one. He's got the finger marks embedded deep in his face at this point. EJ donated blood at the doctor's today, but they kept taking it from my neck. Whatever you do, don't go to Dr. Acula. Okay. Dude, I haven't even been here for 4 minutes yet. What the F, Tom? Boo, dude. Just boo. Why? All right, anyway. Let's hit it up. Let's do it. I actually have some energy dumping to do, so let's do a little bit of that energy dump first. I'll just quickly go through some master here. Let's see. Where's my usual clear champs? Hyperion! Oh, yes, Hyperion. There you are. Well, let's roll. I remember how yesterday I went crazy in arena? Well, guess I burnt out real fast. Barely done any arena today. Oof. A little oof, but hey, at the same time, there's not much arena left for you to do. So, you're fine, Demiok. You don't need to play 15 hours arena every day, you know what I mean? You're doing fine. EG, which buff are you really excited? Falcon or Gambit? And which champ do you want buffed after that? Well, I don't know, man. I think Gambit's really cool. One of the coolest characters that I knew about before downloading this game, at least. And in this game, he's always been, well, pretty crappy. So I'm excited to see him actually turn into a good champion. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But at the same time, I feel like the skill class is the class that needs the buff more, you know? The skill class overall, just not very strong, whereas the mutant class, pretty stacked, it turns out. So I'm kind of more excited to see what Falcon is all about. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they're both cool. After that, the Guardians. I really want to see the Guardians buffed, namely Rocket and Groot. But I don't think they're up yet. BG Hector and Yeet, Zone 8, Sector 16. They're on 16. Madmen, dude. It's going to be tough to beat. It's going to be really tough to beat. Holy crap. Corey sending over a buck. Brian Grant of ContestChampion.com. How the hell are you? You're right. Banana 15 for 15% off all bald caps plus free shipping. Enough about that. Let's talk about how Tom tells jokes. Sometimes they're good, but you always make him take a lap. It's for his own health, and you know, everyone's health. You know, taking laps keeps you healthy. Also, they're terrible. Riot, I gave you warning. Tom, don't do it, man. Just say no to rioting, dude. There's no need for it. Easy sending over $1.50 with a peach butt saying, BG, do you think Venom is worth rank 3? Hypothetically speaking, I don't have the resources. I know his prestige sucks, but it's between him and Domino. Most of my other 6 stars are poop. Venom's great, man. I do think he's worth rank 3ing. I don't think he's really needs to be rank 3'd. So ideally, maybe you pull someone else instead. But he's a great champion. He's always going to be a great champion. He has a hard counter to the Spider-Verse evades, which, guess what, man? Spider-Verse champions, they're always going to be annoying for their evades, right? So, yeah, Venom, it's not like his value is going anywhere. I mean, I suppose if, as you know, over time, if there's more True Strike champions that get added, his value could diminish a little bit, but whatever. Point is, he's strong, and he is worth rank 3ing. Venom, like, I don't know. Here's the thing, though, like that type of counter, there's certain types of champions where ideally you get them ranked up first, and then you go back for other types of utility. And Venom is kind of that other type of utility kind of champion. It's not that he's only good against the Spider-Verse. He is good for other things. So, you know, I don't want to just completely label him as like a one-trick pony, but I mean, that is his best use. And having him at a 565 or rank 2 6-star is usually good enough until, you know, the rest of the champions kind of advance along as well. But if you're chasing that Thronebreaker title, is it worth ranking him up to get it? Hard to say. Probably yes. I would lean towards. Hey, Butt Munch. How do? Is Butt Munch one word or two? I always saw it as two. But now that you put it close together, dude, it looks real good as one. So, ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna need to see it hyphenated. Please answer me, who is best, Domino or Ghost? Just between those two, Ghost. Once you add every single other champion in the game, well, still Ghost. This is big fun to play, not super great with suicides. That's true. Both those things are. He is pretty fun to play. Not too good with the suicides. Usually watching you on the 60-inch tonight. Wife is gone, so no phone watching for me. Nice, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe I just evaded myself into that one. Alright. Butt Munch. Alright, now that I've seen that, Abdo, I think I like it just one word. Yeah. Hyphenate, it doesn't help things. Whoa, the misses. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to fight this guy. I think I'd be missing against him. Am I using Sasquatch again? It's kind of picked a champ. Alright. Ryan, you can't explain all of Japanese history in a sentence, but you can summarize it? See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Just take a lap. Oh my. Terrible. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go hit the arena. Awful. Just awful. GG, where is Doom placed? What do you mean? Like a tier list or something like that, man? I don't really do the whole tier list thing. Doom he's just an amazing champ, though. He's one of the best. Some people regard him as the best Mystic champ in the game. BGA, I have 5,000 units right now, saving for the Cyber Weekend deals, but a bit of a dilemma. Do I spend it to unlock suicides or save for the deals? That is tough, man. There's not enough units to go around for both right now. Normally I recommend masteries over pretty much everything else. Of course, some deals are so good that you don't want to miss out on them, but usually I do consider masteries before all else. That said, I don't know if you're comfortable spending a bit of money in this game or not. If you are comfortable spending some money, then there's actually these deals that come around for masteries that are a really nice value, man. You spend like 20 bucks or 30 bucks and they give you what would have cost, they give you a unit value of like triple that, you know. They'll give you like 2,000 units worth of mastery items for like 30 bucks. So yeah, if you ever do spend money in this game, that would probably be the way to approach it, is to spend money on those offers and then save the units for these deals. However, if you don't spend money on this game, then I would probably just say just spend the units on the masteries. You can get future deals later on, you know. Picking up the right masteries can be more impactful. Chris Gonzalez, Senator 5. Chris, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, I'm here to say I love you. Also, check Twitter, please. My @ is Buzzboy88. Need help? Hint, hint. His ability is infectiously amazing. New 6-star. Okay. Well, let me go check it out. Hang on. Buzzboy. Here we go. Let's see. Look at my 4th 6-star Crystal gave me. Pretty sick, dude. 6-star Warlock. I only have him as a 4-star rank 4, so I'm really excited. However, Ghost is my top champ 5-star 455. Question is, who do I rank up first? Rank 2 6-star Warlock or rank 5 5-star Ghost? If Ghost is already your top champion, I would probably say Ghost. As long as you're already comfortable playing her, I mean, it's hard to really top Ghost. Like Warlock, you can rank up Warlock later. Warlock will be an asset to you already at rank 1. And yeah, Warlock isn't going anywhere. So yeah, man, I wouldn't sweat the decision all that much. And I'd say just go with Ghost first. That said, if you're like tired of Ghost or something like that for whatever reason, you could make the swap on over to Warlock right now. But no, in general, yeah, just getting that additional rank up on Ghost is gonna do a lot for you. Oh, excuse me, man. Why always the burps every time I go live? Never beforehand. Why does this happen? But yeah, Chris, congratulations. Sick pull, dude. Corey sending over a buck. Saying, Brian, I need my cardio. Why was the bee in detention? He misbehaved. Is this so bad that I don't even know if you should be taking a lap, dude? Ugh, whatever. Get out of here, man. Take a lap. Boo. Boo. It's just the letter. Boo. Alright, Corvus. Get out of my face with your L2 that can kill me in a single attack. You. Was offered a route by one of the route drivers who said, I'll put you on one of my routes, making way more than they pay in the warehouse. Yeah, I remember you saying something like that before, Dicer. Did you end up... Hey, PG, so I just found out a couple nights ago that my position is being terminated at my company. Well, being taken over by the bakery, who will offer me my own job plus more work for this pay. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I guess things are advancing along. That's pretty messed up, dude. Work hard, and that's how you're rewarded. This is by getting screwed, basically. Yeah, hopefully your new thing works out if you decide to go for it. Do you think Kabam is thinking about changing the goal for being Thronebreaker and about the prizes of the Thronebreaker Crystal? It's kind of sad to level up a garbage champion just to become Thronebreaker. No, I don't think Kabam is rethinking it at all. I think the community would like them to rethink it, but hey, sometimes what the community wants and what Kabam wants us to do are two different things. So no, man, I think if you want Thronebreaker, get to ranking. Or wait, I mean, it's not like it's totally necessary to get those rewards now. To be fair and to be clear, you can hold off. The daily crystal's really nice. But you could delay things a little bit if you want. Alright. Get out of here, Emma. Crap, what was I gonna say about it? Oh yeah, okay, so the in my opinion, like the most annoying part about the whole Thronebreaker thing, I mean the requirements it's kind of dumb, but I guess the weirder part, I want to say, the weirder part is looking at the rewards and comparing it to the Cavalier monthly rewards, and the amount of effort that goes into clearing the Cavalier monthly compared to just logging in and getting that login reward. To me, that's like that ratio is totally off, man. It's pretty silly. BG, thanks for all the tips. Help me progress really fast in this game. No problem, man. BG, want a booable joke? Maths. Is that the joke? Don't even know if I could boo. This doesn't even qualify as a joke. Have you noticed that YouTube often asks you if you want to sponsor when you tune into a stream lately? No, I haven't gotten that prompt. I've noticed they don't automatically ask if you want to be redirected to a tuber's website. Wow. Wait, does it do that? Maybe I'm just so quick to click no. Like anything that pops up. Alright, good. His aura's gone. We could actually use an L2. Oh, buddy. Doom. Took the plunge. Just dropping. Right, sometimes I worry about the Japanese language. The term Oni girl means ogre cutter. What? If you combine them into Oni girl, it becomes rice balls. What? Yeah, what the hell? That's weird, Demiok. That's very weird. What's your least favorite champion? Least favorite? It's probably Groot, and I wish it wasn't so, because he's a friend of my dear friend Rocket, and unfortunately neither of them are very good or useful. Getting a bunch lately, pops up in the lower left-hand corner. Yeah, no, I don't think I've been getting that. I'm pretty sure. I get a bunch of other little pop-ups that are annoying though, like how was your YouTube experience today? And I'm like, go away. It was fine until you asked me. Thanks. I don't know. Where's the featured 3-star arena predictions? Stealth Ghost, first off, thank you for the buck. Second, it's gone, dude. There is no more 3-star arena predictions. To get the 3-star champion, all you got to do is get the last milestone in the arena and you win a 3-star. So that is it. Owen Bayer, am I saying your last name right? I don't know if I am. I'm so sorry if I messed it up. But Owen, thank you very much for the 5-cent BG. What was your solution to the variant encroaching stun yellow jacket? Hate it. I like to use Hyperion for it. Natural power gain helps a bit when it comes to encroaching stun. Hyperion's certainly not the only answer, but that's who I ended up using the most. You got to be careful though. Anyone that has natural power gain, if you get to a special 3, like you can't use the special 3 to get around encroaching stun. Maybe you can if the timing is like super exact or something like that. I'm not sure. I've never been able to get that. But if you're way ahead of the game with someone like Hype, you want to launch that L3 and then get back around to an L1 or an L2 or something like that before the timer comes up. Some other options. Encroaching stun is it's a stun debuff, which you can shrug off the stun debuff or just kind of ignore it with certain champions. If you go stun immune, like Fury can, or if you're using Beardo, I know it's the XL variant, right? So maybe it's not ideal to use some of these champions, but you can still use heavy attacks at least. And if you use Beardo with a skill champ on the team, if he's max sig, I think he can play around that node if I'm not mistaken. I've never used Beardo for encroaching stun myself, but I believe some people do. Yeah, there's some options at least. Hope that helps, man. It's tough, but it's manageable. I think encroaching stun, it can be played around. It's one of those nodes where, you know, it's difficult to get it 100% of the time where you're not going to get hit with a stun. But you could at least kind of see yourself progressing along. The more you play with it, the better you're able to play around it, and most of the time you can end up avoiding it. All right, easy. Send it over $1.50 with a cat. Where is it last? BG, do you like Halloween or scary movies or dressing up? I don't like scary movies. I barely get dressed as it is, let alone dress up. I don't know. I like the idea of other people dressing up, I guess. I've never really been into dressing up. Dude, in the past like 10 years, I think I've had one Halloween costume that I wore like 2 or 3 years in a row, and then just never wore again. There's a pirate. There's a ghost pirate. Laura just corrected me. I like that costume. That costume is pretty cool. But Halloween itself, I do like, because candy. So out of those 3, 1 like, 1 dislike, and 1 kind of neutral. The neutral being the dress up one. It's a cool. You know what it is? It's just a lot of work. I mean, you can just buy like a costume like the one I had. You know, I didn't make it or anything like that. It was just one of those packages that you buy for, you know, $40 or something like that. It came with a sweet sword, a mask, some gloves, and like a jacket or something like that. I don't know. And that was cool. But a lot of the better costumes out there, dude, people like make those, or at least they modify them and customize them and things like that. And if you're doing that, like, that's just, I don't know, that's a lot of work, which I've never been able to do. But I appreciate the work that other people put into those costumes. You know what I mean? Like looking at pictures or just being at Comic-Con and seeing all the costumes. It's fun. All right, Stealth Ghost sent it over to Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, but what if you want to grind for the 3-star champ? You just get the milestone, dude. There is no. That's it. You get the milestone. You get the champ. You could still grind for it, but you just don't have to do anything other than the milestone. So there's no need to put up a certain score, you know. All right, the Nine Tails Fox sending over 5, saying, "Hey BG, loving your content so far. I also made it to Cavalier today. All right, congratulations on the fresh Cav title. Who would you rank 5 first between Doom, Warlock, and Red Mags?" 3 great champions. I don't have enough context here because it depends on the rest of your champions to know like which holes exist in your roster that you're trying to fill. Like maybe you already have Medusa, which would lower Magneto's value a little bit because they can both counter robots, you know what I mean? Of course, I have both those champs ranked up, and I don't regret it because sometimes Magneto is better than Medusa and all that. But anyway, point is, you can say that about any one of these champions. So let's take Doom next. Well, maybe you already have 3 Mystic champions ranked up, and having another Mystic champion ranked up wouldn't be ideal right now. The other thing I don't know is your mastery setup. Some of these champs are better with suicides. I would say Warlock and Red Mags. You know, they've got the immunities and all that. Whereas Doom does not. So he'd be better without suicides, kind of thing. So, yeah, a little bit hard to say based off of not having enough info. But I can tell you this much. Out of just which champion I kind of want the most, I think it's Warlock. I think for me it would go something like this: Warlock, Doom, Red Mags. For like an order of which champ I just want the most. I mean, I already have Red Mags, but if I didn't, let's say I didn't have any of those champs, because I don't have 2 of them. But if I didn't have Red Mags, it would be like Warlock, Doom, Red Mags. That probably doesn't help much. But yeah, it's a tough one to answer because of, like I said, don't have much for info. Doom has the highest prestige, and that's like about the only. Oh, change D. Oh, sorry. Good call. Thank you, guys. Doom has the highest prestige. That's about the only thing that we can definitively say about those 3 champs. None of the 3 need to be awakened. Also don't know what content you're going through. I think if we're talking about like Act 5, between all 3 of those champions, I think Warlock would be the king. In Act 6, I don't know who would be the king between all 3 of those. And my game is totally frozen right now. This is nice. God, I love this update. Yeah, it's just totally frozen. Okay, well, it didn't crash, but that's basically crash number 1 of tonight. The Ninetales Fox. Here's the thing, like all 3 of those champions you want to get to rank 5 at some point. So although I can't really help a ton with this decision, you don't need to really sweat it too much, man, because it's not like you're making it's not like you're going to be making a mistake with any of these champions that you go with. You're going to want to get all 3 of them ranked up, and it's just a matter of who's first, you know? But yeah, think about all that stuff. Think about your roster. Think about what's missing. Again, 2 out of 3 of those champs are good with suicides. They're all good without suicides too, by the way. But 2 out of 3 of those are better with suicides compared to Doom if you are a suicide user. And then yeah, think about the content you're going after as well. I think, you know what? I think for pushing to Cavalier, if maybe that's where you're at in the game, maybe Magneto would be best for that, since there are a bunch of robots that are a huge pain in the ass, that he might be best for. So, trying to look to see if there's any follow-up comments from you about your masteries or where you're at or anything, but I don't see anything. All right, Stealth Ghost sending over a couple of bucks. And BG just hit a whole 7 units. I'm saving for Cyber Weekend. And you're almost there, too. Oh, man. Almost. Is it possible to hit 21,000 through Arena by then? Okay. Let me see. So we got like a month. No, I think if you're starting from 0 units and you're trying to get to 21,000, even if you were essentially a bot, I don't think you can do it. Like if you were literally a bot and played actually 24 hours a day, you'd probably get there. But any assuming that you're human and need to at least sleep 8 hours a day, even if you played the other 16, no, I don't think you'd make it. There is always this way to do it though, if you're so inclined. This would be the only way you're gonna make it in to get to 21K by Cyber Monday, starting at 7. Is 2K units enough for Cyber Weekend? Well, the first offer usually starts at 1,000 units, so you could potentially get that. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, I do run suicides, and I guess I'll start exploring Act 5 and start up eventually with variants. I don't have a big roster. They're only rank 4s, besides Quake. She is rank 5. Okay. So you do run suicides. Okay, so I wouldn't go with Doom. Start exploring Act 5 and start up eventually with variants. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a toss-up between Magneto and Warlock, I would say. I'm actually leaning more towards Magneto than just hearing where you're at and thinking that with Magneto you'll get a little bit of health back at the start of fights. I would actually go Magneto. I'd recommend Magneto first and then maybe Warlock second. And once you get Warlock ranked up, you could also use him to help out in the variants. Going with like variant 3, you know. I think that'd be a way to go. So Magneto first, I'd recommend. All right, Curie sending over Buck, saying my pee smells funny. What? Must have been that Eddie Murph tea I drank earlier. I don't know what to say, dude. Are you kidding me? The Eddie Murph tea? Okay. You've earned your lap.
Man loves
Take
beans.
2 of them, dude. Ugh, come on, dude. Oh, man. That was awful. Boo, dude. Boo. Stella Ghost sent over another bug saying sleep is overrated. 3 hours every other day. Would that work? I legit don't know. Please don't actually do that. Get some rest, man. Sleep is not overrated. I hate to say it. Sleep is amazing. I as someone who does not get enough sleep, I wish I got more. It is amazing. But yeah, like all right, so to add a little bit to it, to the whole unit thing. Hold on, let me see the exact date again. Ceremony, it's okay, November 30th. So we have technically a little bit over 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weeks and a few days. You can get whoa, we're getting rated here. Room 17 rated. Hold on. We'll go back to the unit calculations in just a second. Dang, dude. 17. That's crazy, man. Room 17. Holy crap, man. Wow, man. I'm gonna have to step it up. I say I'm because Lags already steps it up. Lags already carried us through this far into the tournament. So I'm gonna have to step it up, and if I can match Legacy's skills, we can compete. But holy crap, dude. 17. Wow, man. Dude, congratulations to Hector and Yeet for crushing it. Room 17. That's crazy, man. All right, anyway, back to the unit calculations. So you can get about 2,000 units a week if you knock out all the milestones and don't do anything beyond that. Of course, it doesn't have to stop there, though. If you really want, you can keep playing the arena. You can keep grinding, and you can just earn some battle chips for each individual match, and yeah, just kind of like really grind it out that way. But it's so unrealistic. You get about 2 units for every 3 wins in the arena, and by 3 wins, I mean like 3 rounds of wins. So not 9 actual fights. So it's really not too many. The milestones is a very significant amount of the units that you get. So yeah, realistically, you can get maybe like 11k by Cyber Monday if you start today and really grind it out every single round. Anything beyond that is not realistic at all. All right, Simon sending over bucks saying, "Hey BG, on my mini account, I have a tier 2 alpha expiring in 4 days. The other champs worth ranking higher are the other champs worth ranking higher are Stealth Spidey or Sentinel, but short in tier 4 class Catalyst. Is it worth exchanging a bunch of other tier 4 class Catalysts to be able to use tier 2 alpha, or just sniff, let it expire? Thanks, man. Just let it expire." God, man, that's a rough spot to be in, because letting tier 2 alpha expire, oh, that's painful. How far away are you? Like, how many tier 4 class Catalysts would you have to let go? And okay, here's what I would probably do, honestly. If you had to pop open a lot of tier 4 class Catalysts, I wouldn't, but I would still try to make use of that tier 2 alpha. We know that buffs are coming. We don't know which buffs are coming, but we know that buffs are coming for other champions. I would rank up someone who I thought would be the most likely to receive a buff at some point in time. Like Groot. We already know Groot is not the next champion to get buffed. That is the only champ that we know that will not be getting buffed because it was being kind of teased on Twitter, and then they had to step in and say like, all right, look guys, having fun trolling, but Groot is not actually the next champ getting buffed. But I would do that, man. I you know, I don't know. At the same time, I don't know how quickly you're getting tier 2 alpha. So does that screw you over more? It's hard to say, dude. I mean, that's what I would do, knowing that I can get more tier 2 alpha without too much trouble. But let's say like you're not really in an active alliance. If it's your alt account or something like that. Oof. I don't know, man. I hate letting Catalyst expire. I've never done it for class Catalyst, tier 2 alpha, tier 1 alpha. I used to sell back in the day, but that was like a long time ago. Yeah, man. Just an idea. I don't know all the full context of your account. But just an idea. Maybe look to that. See who you can rank up that you think would be getting a buff potentially at some point in the near-ish future. And go with that, or very slowly pop open tier 4 class Catalyst until it does start putting like too many in the overflow. If you put a few in the overflow, you can use those before they expire still, but anything beyond a few, it gets pretty rough. Good luck to you, dude. All right, Josh Keeler sending over to... Actually, hold on. Josh, before I get to yours, sorry, Stealth Ghost sent over a buck earlier. Saying, as a wise man once said, all spaghetti, no regretti. Wise man. What? Okay. Thanks, man. Now I want some spaghetti. All right, Josh sending over to just saying salud. Hey, I actually know that one. Thank you very much for the 2, dude. Appreciate it, man. Cheers, dude. How do you stop the unstoppable on Daredevil, Epic Poison Path, and Hades Invasion, Doom Boss? Are you using a boost? If you're using a boost, read the description of the boost. I think someone else just ran into the issue the other night as well. Just use a champion that's immune to poison without the boost. Or use someone that can get through unstoppable. If you do want to use that boost. By today's standards, I have plenty of poop champs ranked up. There was more arena points, so... Never letting something that big expire. That's true too. They are arena points. I've ranked up a ton of crap champs too. I think it's just part of the game. Not every not every crystal opening is gonna be good. Not every rank up is gonna be the best either. But you can find some way to help them or have them contribute towards your account. The strong champions kind of ride the shoulders of the weak champs, you know. They're hoisted up just ever so much higher. All right, Abdullah Diab. I don't know if I messed up your last name there. Sorry, Abdullah. Send over 3 saying good luck in the tournament, dude. Hope you get Cosmic Ghost Rider. Thanks, man. Although I'm not going for Cosmic Ghost Rider, but thank you. Dang, dude, I'm still blown away at how well Hector and Yeet did. I know these guys are good, but man, crazy. Speaking of, Hector saying, Brian, I can't believe Yeet and I carried each other room 17. Holy hell, dude, seriously. That is by far higher than anyone else has done in the tournament. Right? Like the highest in the tournament. There's been a bunch of us getting to like 14, but to my knowledge, I think that's the highest teams have been going is like 14 and change. Dude, getting to 17 is nutty. Crazy stuff, man. It's good. Man, it's gonna be one hell of an interesting incursion run that Lags and I are gonna have to pull off in order to compete. I think 15 has been highest, but not beating boss. People have gone to 15? Okay. I figured 15, if you get to 15, that's the Ultron room, right? So unless something goes wrong there, you can kind of use that as like a little bit of a reset point. Get your champs healed up a little bit. Man, that just makes me want to play Quake more, which makes me a little bit sad because I hate playing Quake. But I mean, dude, the more tournaments come around, the more I feel like it's gonna be important to have a Quake on the team or two. I remember way back when I got my first 4-star Iron Patriot. Finally managed to get him to rank 4 and was like, okay, what do I need for 5 tier 4 class catalysts? How do I get those? Well, it's just never going to happen at all. Yeah, man, that's how we all feel about these catalysts, but here we are years later with all of our ranked up Iron Patriots. The only time I played before today was to move an AQ. Work does not allow me to play. Dang, Roboto. Busy at work, eh? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it's what you want to do, right? So I suppose it's a good thing. Being busy. Brandon Dawson sent it over to you saying, would you ever rank 3 Morningstar for tourneys? I don't know. So Morningstar is a beast. But I would say incursions, they're not top priority. Yeet clutched several fights with Quake. Yeah, I figured. I wasn't able to watch, but I mean, that's, I've been saying it for like I don't know, 6 months now or something like that. Like, I'm gonna have to start learning Quake. I'm just putting it off. But all right, anyway, back to your question, Brandon. So Morningstar is a beast in the incursions, but when it comes to the biggest rank ups that I can do, I got to go with the rank ups that help my alliance first and foremost. Especially right now when I feel like I'm not helping enough. Alliance Quest and Alliance War. I mean, really, Alliance War is like top priority, alongside Prestige. Both of those are pretty much tied. So Alliance War attack, Alliance War defense. Oh, son of a. Alliance War attack, Alliance War defense, and Prestige. All 3 of those things, they come well before an incursion tournament rank up. It's different when it's like, I'm talking about Quake, but I'm also talking about like a 5-star rank up, which wouldn't really do anything to hurt my catalyst stash right now. So eventually, if I got everything else under control, yeah, I think I would rank up incursion champions. It'd be fun, and it seems like that's where like the competitive nature of MCOC is kind of headed. How long it'll last, we'll have to see. Like, it'll be interesting to see if these incursion tournaments, if they pick up steam in terms of what's it called? Did it freeze again on me? Oh my god. It's completely frozen. It's funny, like the background's still moving, but I can't click on anything at all. Please. Please. All right. Community engagement is what I guess I'm getting at. Like if more people keep signing up for tournaments and stuff like that, maybe Kabam, if when they kind of implement them maybe a little bit more directly into the game. Or I mean they did talk about like more solo competitive things being added as well. As more and more stuff like that kind of takes priority, then yeah, I would rank up champions and things for it. All right, back in the game. That's crash number 2 for the night. Sweet. All right, Stealth Ghost sent over another buck saying, who should I take to 6-star rank 2 first? Unduped Surfer, Claire, Sorcerer Supreme, Duped Stealthy, Duped Aegon, Unduped Guillotine 99, Unduped Red Guardian, or rank 5 Dragon Man, or AA, going for 100% Act 6. Stealth Ghost. That's too many options, man. Why so many options? Okay, don't go with Unduped Surfer. Claire's a possibility. Sorcerer's a possibility. You have Aegon. Do you also have Aegon as a 5-star? I could have sworn you had Aegon as a 5-star, but I might be confusing your roster with someone else's. Either way, I wouldn't rank 2 Aegon for Act 6. For the few paths that he excels at, he'll be fine at as a rank 1, to be honest. And then you can, whenever you want to do you know, Labyrinth or Abyss, you can rank him up for that. Yeah, I would say Claire or Sorcerer Supreme, but I also don't know the rest of your roster, so I don't really have all the info here. Maybe you already have. Do you already have Doom ranked up? If you already have like Doom and Sim Supreme ranked up or something like that, well, that lowers the value of Claire and Sorcerer Supreme. Because you want to diversify your class types and what you bring to the table and all that. I also don't know your mastery setup, what you like to run. Need more info, guys. More info. It's too hard to just look at a list of champs and say, here's what you should rank up, because if the game was that simple, it would be boring. So my shift started with an email saying we all may have been exposed. Oh boy. The team member tested positive. Imagine I wouldn't say anything further. Did my own investigation, wasn't exposed, so we are good in this household. Okay, but maybe we were exposed to someone else who was exposed? Potentially. I hate this stuff. Stealth Ghost sent over another 2. Thank you, dude, saying Doom is rank 3 and rank 5. Sim Supreme is 565. Run either. Run either as in run either setup of masteries, or but yeah, okay, so that definitely takes down the value of the mystics. You could still go with one of the mystics. You could still go with Claire for the immunities. I would say don't go Sorcerer Supreme. You could still go Claire if you need to cover those immunities, though. Oh god, please don't freeze on me again. There's a lot of helps that I have to hit right here. Yeah, I still don't know your full roster, though. But yeah, just think about what else is you may be lacking, because like there's too many champions that you're throwing into the mix here, dude. You're asking like 10 different champions of who you should rank up. I'm not sure who's gonna be more helpful to you. There's too much to try to dig through. What I would say is, if you're not sure who to rank up, just start. You already have some really powerful rank ups. Start questing. And then when you come across a champion that, or when you come across a situation that you're not fully prepared for, then rank up a champion for that situation. You know, and if you're not ready to start questing and you have some rank up resources that are expiring and you just want to use them right away, then think about what's missing. Do you already have a champion that can counter Unstoppable? If not, maybe you would want to lean more towards a Stealth Spidey or Sorcerer Supreme. If you're lacking the immunities, you'd want to go with a Claire or one of the robots that you mentioned. Things like that. There's just too many options there, man. Gotta narrow it down somehow. All right, Antonio Lara hitting that member button. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana, along with all these fantastic custom emojis that you now have access to. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'm not doing any arena till it gets fixed. Wait, Brian, at least it lets you close the app when it freezes. Oh yeah, you were telling me. I had the issue the other day, but clicking the circle button wouldn't even go to the home screen. Had to turn off the entire phone. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I'm really hoping... What's up, MST? BG chat, hello, okay. Bye now. I'm really hoping Kabam gets all this sorted out fast, man. This is pretty rough. I was a member before. I forgot to renew it. Aha! Well, welcome back. My mistake. But welcome back. I thought it looked familiar. BG, what are your thoughts on Mysterio? Want to take him to rank 2 as a 6-star. Want to make sure I'm making the right decision. So Mysterio, I don't really use mine too much, and from what I hear, most people who have Mysterio ranked up also don't really use their Mysterio too much. So I don't really regret ranking mine up because a couple reasons. Number one, I don't have that strong of tech options. He was my strongest and still is one of my strongest tech champs. I don't have Ghost. I don't have Warlock. So there are times where I need to turn to someone like Mysterio. Also, he has a pretty unique utility in his passive heal block. So, like, I don't really regret ranking him up, but I also would say he's pretty low priority in the in who I'd recommend ranking. So I don't know what your other options are, but if you don't have any other better options, kind of like I was in that situation, then you know, he's pretty cool. But if you do have some other options, if you already do have some strong tech champions, you might not really play him too much, to be honest. If there's anyone in the chat that uses Mysterio on the regular, let me know. Let me know where you use him, because it's pretty rare that I use mine. He's got a mixed bag of utility that just isn't really cohesive. It's more of a bag of utility that's annoying to fight against, where anytime he throws a special, you kind of have to stay back a bit. But offensively, it's like, there's not a lot of ideal situations for him. I thought he was going to be an amazing Domino counter, and he does counter Domino, but I wouldn't say it's an amazing Domino counter. I would say it's an acceptable one. You know, like, that's about it. It's just okay. All right, Stealth Ghost sent it over to the Buck saying, thinking of Dragon Dude, Bleed and Poison Immune, good damage. Mystic, which I only have 3 rank 5 or above Mystic. I have 4 or 5 in every other class. Aha, okay. See, I didn't know that. When you mentioned you had some strong Mystics already, I was thinking you were kind of ahead of the game in terms of Mystic compared to other class types. But okay. I mean, that's a cool rank up, dude. I don't have much experience with Dragon Man, but he seems like a cool champ. Visually, I like the way he looks. His head is gigantic. So he's got that going for him. But yeah, I'd say that would complement your roster. What's up, Cody? BG, 3 days, 22 hours, and 52 minutes left in the season. Can't wait. I know, dude. I really can't wait either. It's you know, for all the crap I talk about Alliance War, it feels like a mini Christmas when the season is over, dude. Just getting to claim all those hard-earned resources, and then the long wait begins, I guess. The long wait for the next time you get all those resources begins. I know for you it's going to be a little different because you said you're going to a different alliance and going to be trying for masters and stuff, right? So that'll be exciting. Actually, Magoo Mysterio is one of the only tech champs who can still fight Magneto since he's immune to ability accuracy reduction. Is he even metal? Is Mysterio counted as metal? Let me go look this up real quick. Take it on over to MA. My God, why can't I find? Oh, there he is. I mean, he's got like a metal suit on, I guess. Yeah, he is metal. Okay. Did not even realize that. Interesting. Gee, what are your thoughts on Mr. Sinister? I took him to rank 2 and Sig 176. I like him. Thoughts on Mr. Sinister? I wish he was a little bit stronger. I think he's a really cool champion. When he first came out, visually, I definitely drawn to him. I thought he looked really cool. I still think he looks really cool, but I don't know. He's not that strong offensively. I think they made him not that strong offensively for 2 reasons. One, he is a pretty potent defender. He's annoying to go up against. Not, you know, he's not like the most annoying Alliance War defender. He's decent for Alliance Wars, but just in general, like when you have to fight him in a quest, like you have to bring either a counter to Mr. Sinister, or you're gonna have just a slugfest. Fights are gonna take so much longer and all that. Because of his healing back on crits. So I think if they made him stronger offensively, it would also, you know, boost him up defensively as well, and he'd be a real pain. Please tell me it didn't freeze again. Oh. No. Come on, it was showing signs of life. Yes, there we go. One more, please. Yay! I don't have to restart the game for a 3rd time within an hour. Oh my God. Yeah, servers are gonna, or I don't know if it's the servers or if it's my phone. I don't think it's my phone, right? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So he's not that strong offensively. He does have a bunch of utility too, which is the other reason why I think they made him not quite a beast of an attacker that he could have easily been. Like he has immunity to reverse controls. That's a big deal. Oddly enough, you know, I have a hard time with a lot of things in this game. Reverse controls, I actually kind of have fun with it, and it usually doesn't mess me up too bad. The reverse controls strictly on specials, that one messes me up. But if it's like just like a pure reverse control type of thing, or if it's reverse control on a timer, I usually do okay with it. So I've never had a need for that utility, but it's out there, man. And if reverse controls is something that you struggle with, then yeah, it doesn't come up too often, but Mysterio could counter it. People use them for Grandmaster sometimes, so that's pretty cool. But otherwise, I just find him to be a little bit on the weaker side offensively. So I don't have him. I also grinded for him in the arena. I had my record streak, my personal record streak for Mr. Sinister in the arena of over 1,200, and I missed. So I really did think he was cool when he first came out, but even if I got him and ranked him up, I probably wouldn't be using him all that much. One more point. Piling on to the Mr. Sinister stuff here. The mutant class is just stacked beyond belief right now. So Mr. Sinister and a lot of other mutant champions kind of get forgotten about pretty quickly when looking at the mutant class. Let's go to a different arena. Let's start running some of these 5 stars. All right. BG, I got Guillotine 2099 and Cole from a dual crystal. Took Guillotine to rank 4 right now. She's so much fun after the 100 hit mark, and fights become a complete joke. Yeah, man, her damage goes up pretty good. Pretty solid champ for sure. Seraphim Supreme sent it over to saying, Daddy? Question mark. It is what it is. Hashtag restraining order. Hashtag crime. Dude, what are these hashtags? What the F, man? Did you commit a crime? Do you have a restraining order? That's not cool, dude. What? Thank you for the 2, I guess. Coming to see the Pelon and walked into a tangent, so water is wet then. What's up, Laker Bodyguard? GG tough question. Rank 3 5-star undupe Guillotine 2099. Rank 3 5-star undupe Sunspot. Rank 5 4-star dupe Ghost. Or rank 5 dupe 4-star Void. By the way, you guessed it, I'm stuck on Masochism in 5.2.4. Okay. So Masochism. Need a champ to counter Masochism. So if you are comfortable with Ghost, or you think that you can learn to play Ghost a bit, maybe you want to practice beforehand before you invest the resources, Ghost is a great counter to Masochism. She does not naturally apply any debuffs to the opponent, and you do not have to parry. You can get your openings just by having them dash into you while phased and get your attacks off that way. So Ghost is going to be the best counter for that. Is a secondary pick. Let me see if anyone else would be good against Masochism. Hang on. This fight's kind of annoying. Doctor Strange is handling like a champ with his armor up, but pretty soon you're gonna start taking some damage. Okay, done. Okay, Guillotine 299, Sunspot, Void. You know, all 3 of those champs can handle Masochism. It's gonna be a little bit annoying. If you pick up someone like Sunspot would probably be the next best after Ghost, if you had the Despair Mastery. If you want to make that investment, which the Despair Mastery is one of the best in the game, so I do recommend unlocking it at one point, whether you want to do that now or later. But yeah, I think I'm sorry, I think Sunspot would actually be Pretty solid for it. If you don't have masochism, Sunspot's a little bit rough for it. Can still do it, but is less ideal. The opponent's going to heal quite a bit throughout the fight. And yeah, it's just going to make fights, you know, 25, 30, 40% longer with all the healing they get. But if you can cut that off, then yeah, that will go a long way. And a lot of times you can get your parry openings, but you'll be reducing the healing that they get from masochism with all the debuffs that you have from Sunspot. So I might have been underestimating how much Despair would help there, actually. So let's think about this. I mean, masochism's what, like every 7 seconds or something like that? So average fight length in 5.2.4 with like a 550 or 5-star rank 3 equivalent champ. Let's say you triggered that node. You might trigger that node like 10 times, man. Or 10, like, I don't know, maybe more depending on the fight, but let's just say like 10 times. So yeah, it might add on like an extra 50% health or something like that. That you could be largely eliminating. Maybe not entirely, but you can get rid of quite a bit of it by having Despair, you know? But yeah, in any case, Ghost is going to be the best option out of those. As long as you are comfortable playing her. All right, Maximus Savage, 705. Maximus, thank you, dude, saying Garbage Pail Guardians will have to be tomorrow. Oh, man, I was so pumped for it. All right, no problem, man. Caught up with an old army buddy tonight. Now I court unconsciousness to the soothing sound of BG. Nice, man. Dude, I was pumped to see him when I saw your name, but that's okay. What's the saying? Good things come to those who wait. Take your time with it, man. Take your time. Maximus, thank you, dude. Catching up with an old friend. Honestly, dude, catching up with old friends, just about the best thing in life. All right, Antonio sending over another 6. Thank you very much. Saying buff Netflix Daredevil. His show is amazing. You know, I never watched the show, but a lot of people told me they love that show. So yeah, it would be nice if they could buff that guy. It'd be awesome. On a side note to that, Kat Murdoch, who is the community artist, basically the #1 community artist as far as I'm concerned for MCOC, has a lot of love for Daredevil. So if Kabam, you know, I don't know, it'd be maybe dangerous if Kabam listened to like certain community, like if they were just doing it for certain people in the community. But every once in a while, it'd be cool if they did that. And yeah, I'm totally on the buff Daredevil train. Ben Affleck Daredevil's crap. I think I saw that movie, but I don't remember much of it. Does Degenerate account for masochism? Any sort of debuff at all? Degeneration, as long as it's like a debuff, because there's 2 different types. You have passive degen, and you have the debuff degen that has like the white circle around the icon. Yeah, that will get eaten by masochism. Watch with Punisher as well. They are beautiful together. I heard really good things about Punisher too, but I didn't see that either. I'm trying to think if I've seen any Marvel TV show. I guess the one I saw the most of was oh god, what's that show? Why can't I think of her name? It's the character that is in the game files but not playable and sometimes pops up in the story. Oh god, why can't I remember? Someone's gonna say, I'm sure. Jessica J. Yeah, Jessica Jones. That one. Thank you guys. Sorry. So Jessica Jones. So I never watched that show, but Laura would watch that show, and sometimes when I was just like hanging around, just being annoying to her, you know, I would sit down and watch for a little bit. So I've seen, altogether, I've probably seen like 2 hours of that show, just in bits and pieces, you know what I mean? I've never watched any of the other Marvel shows. Daredevil and Punisher were my favorites of the Netflix. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., my favorite overall. Okay. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Shout out to Art of Chaos. Isn't hype good for masochism? He's not terrible for it, I guess, but no more so than like any other champion would be. What's nice about Hyperion is that you have natural power gain. So to get your openings without having to rely on parries, you could like pop an L3, which would give the opponent lots of power, and then oh dude, speaking of Netflix, Daredevil. And then you can just like evade one of the opponent's specials to get your opening. So Maximus sending over another 5 saying Inhumans had potential. I loved what they did with Karnak. I heard a lot of bad things about that show. I never seen it, but dude, if there was like, I remember when they were coming out with it, I was thinking like, if there's going to be a Marvel show that I watch, this is going to be the one, because I had just fallen in love with Medusa in the game. Karnak, I mean, it's too dark right now, but he's back there on the poster, of course. Karnak was the first character that I looked up in this game to learn a little bit more about them. I've done it with a few characters now, very few. I never actually read comics outside of Longshot, but I remember at least looking a little bit into Karnak, seeing like, dude, what's this guy all about, man? He doesn't look like the typical hero, and I like that. That's what originally drew me to him. It was like, dude, this guy looks like me. He's not as buff, but otherwise, you know, otherwise he looks like me. He's just wearing a pair of jeans and a little bit of a tattered hoodie. It wasn't great. Karnak was awesome. Okay. All right. Sometimes, I mean, it's unfortunate, but sometimes those shows just need a little bit of time to kind of find their footing. I don't know if that was the case with the Inhumans or not, but I feel like there's a lot of shows that if they weren't cut so quickly, then you know, maybe they could have ended up being a better show potentially. Because like even the best TV shows, sometimes they have kind of a rough season 1. You know what I mean? Not all of them. Cobra Kai season 1 was amazing. All right. But yeah, usually I don't know, usually takes like a little bit of time for shows to find their footing. I would say like Always Sunny, the first season of Always Sunny, it wasn't bad, but it definitely got better in like the following seasons, you know. Brian, your hoodies aren't tattered though. I don't think Laura would allow that. Of course she would. Why wouldn't she? I mean, honestly, my hoodies, you're right, they're not tattered, but that's more so because, dude, my mom buys me hoodies like every year for Christmas. I've got more hoodies than I know what to do with, man. So before they had a chance to be tattered, shout out to my mom. She was always buying me new hoodies. Basically, like, I hit a certain age where I just didn't want anything anymore, you know? As a kid, it was always like, oh, a video game, you know? or there was, I don't know, there was always a million things that I wanted as a kid. And then I hit a certain age where it was like, no, I don't really want anything, you know? I mean, at this point, I really don't need anything. I'm an adult, but you know, talking about even when I was like late teenage years type of thing. Didn't really want anything, but I always wore hoodies, and yeah, she always picked out some pretty sweet ones, I gotta say. So yeah, my mom picks out my clothes. What of it? I ain't ashamed. All right, it's me for real, signing over 5. Thank you, dude, saying tweet, good sir. By the way, glad I could catch a live stream. Work has been crazy lately. All right. Thank you very much for the 5. On to Twitter we go. What's your Twitter name? Because I don't see it's me for real on Twitter. So yeah, let me know what your Twitter name is. What's up, Star? By the way, I saw you with the hey there, hi there, ho there before, but I didn't get a chance to say what's up. Saying there's also just a superhero TV show genre is oversaturated at times. Yeah, which is great because content, but can make some shows feel lesser in comparison to others. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I could totally see that. If that show had come out at a different time, maybe. Yeah. Dude, I think we also maybe sometimes underestimate the amount of work that goes into those shows. Just like even like the casting, like finding the right person to play a role, or the writing. Dude, the writing in TV shows, one of the most underrated things in the world. Writers do not get enough credit, you know? Like all the credit goes to the actors, which, hey man, I mean, they deserve a lot of credit and all that, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of roles that go into making a show or movie that do not get the appreciation, you know what I mean? All right, ooh, it's me for real. Did you ever say Twitter handle is MBH? Okay, all right, let me see. MBH. Here we go. Found ya. Okay, just pulled this guy today. Super happy, as you should be, dude. Congratulations. Congrats on your 6-star Fury. Good stuff, man. Gonna have to find a way to awaken him, but hey, the tough part's pulling the good champs. The awakening, come in time. Good stuff, man. Congratulations. Great pull. BG, what year do you think was the best for champs added to the game? 2018 must be up there. Aegon, Cap Infinity, Corvus, Domino, Ghost, Omega Red. Yeah, 2018 probably is the year. There's good champs from pretty much every year. I always give props to writers. If a show has bad writing, it's unwatchable. But if it has good writing and some crappy actors, it can still work. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a symbiotic relationship. You know what I mean? Where like you might not have the best actor, but like if you give them the right lines, you can make them look good. You know what I mean? Like I don't necessarily think what's his name? Oh man. Ashton Kutcher. I don't necessarily think he's the greatest actor of all time. I'm not saying he's the worst either. All right, I'm not here to be trash talking anybody, but I think there's better actors out there. But he was like perfect in his role on that 70s show. The whatever they wrote for that character, it fit perfectly, you know. All right, let me see. All right, so 2017 though. Oh, whoops. Okay, I was gonna say that's not the first year. All right, so 2015. All right, 2015 is the year the game came out. It's got a little bit of a history to it. Some champs buffed and nerfed as time goes on. Let's not even talk about that. 2016, it's got a few standouts. Crossbones was pretty good at the time. Still okay. Voodoo was really good. Ghost Rider, they just buffed, which it's kind of crazy that they finally made him Incinerate Immune. That's kind of a big deal, you know. Hyperion, of course, is a beast to come out of 2016. Quake got buffed. X23, one of the best champions for new players. Simple and just deadly and sustainable and all that. Angelo, send over 25. Saying, been a while, dude. Thank you very much, man. What's up, man? Hope all's been well. If you've been busy, I hope it's for good reasons. Hope that life's treating you well, dude. Thank you very much for the very generous 25, though. Appreciate that. All right, let's get back to looking at these this list, though. I wanted to make sure I got back into the arena too as we look, because this tangent might last a little bit. Sorry to anyone who's missing their comments, but we're gonna go through all these years just kind of quickly. Yeah, man, out. Good to be back. All right, Antonio, thank you again. Take care. All right, so 2017, Archangel, Blade, of course. This is not chronological order, by the way, alphabetical, but of course these two monsters. Carnage really sucked when he first came out. Dormammu, a nightmare on defense. Offensively, just okay, but on defense, good lord, one of the most difficult and annoying. Iceman, really good for his time. Medusa, Morningstar. Nebula's kind of a champion that's still to this day is flying under the radar, but better than people give her credit for. Stark Spidey. Some really good ones overall in 2017. But then yeah, 2018 hits, and it really feels like honestly, I don't know if this is true, but if we look at 2017, Blade was kind of a late addition to 2017, and the hype around Blade was unreal. We've never had a save for other champion day that was anywhere near as big as save for Blade day. It was also a different system where you were saving for his featured crystal. I get that, but still, it never has been bigger and never will be bigger. And I feel like after that, Kabam knew they needed to bring it. If they wanted to hype people up about other champs, they needed to bring it. And they did, man. 2018 was ridiculous. It's when everything kind of like got out of control in terms of power level. You know, Aegon's insane. Beardos is super strong. Corvus is insane. Like almost every single champion. It'd be better if I picked out the duds. I'd say Bishop. Unfortunately, I wish he was better because I think he's really cool, but he's unfortunately not that strong. But like everyone else in this top line, except Goldpool, all insane characters. Heimdall for his synergy, yeah, but yeah, this has to be the best year, man. Just so damn strong overall. I forgot Void was part of this too, because Void came out. He was like the first character of the year or something like that. First or second, I can't remember. God. 2019 had some really strong champions too, but I feel like there's not as many standouts. There's some really powerful ones in here, but yeah, man, it feels like they got the balance under control once 2019 hit. 2018 is the year for sure. All right, sorry, that was a long tangent. I'm gonna cut that short though, or you know, cut it short for being a long tangent at least. All right, Stella Go sending over another buck saying, I'm disappointed. Almost 500 people watching and only 164 likes. Wait, BG, are you begging for likes? Yes, always. I'm a YouTuber. That's what we do. JK. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate the buck. That's actually a lot. I think that's a lot, at least. 164. Sounds pretty good. All right, David Villa sent it, or oh man, sorry, you corrected me. David Villa, right? Sent it over buck saying, can you check my tweets? My uses the same first name. Okay. What do we got? Yeah, this is political, man. I can't put this on stream. We keep the politics out of here, dude. This is a politics-free zone. So, sorry, man. I appreciate the super chat and all, but nah, there's politics everywhere else you turn. This is even if you're into politics and all that, this is a break from it. Give your mind a little something else to focus on for a couple hours a night, you know? But thank you, dude. Hey there, Banana Man. Goldfield was awesome, you turd burger. Listen, I'm not saying he's terrible. I put him on the team sometimes. But come on, compared to the rest of that row of champions, come on. We've got some of the best of the best. You could have put somebody else there in his spot that's like a pretty solid champion. I still would have picked them out for not holding up to the insanity that is the rest of those champs. Brian Twitter, I want you to be proud of me, Banana Man. Okay. Let me see. Demiok. Where is your tweet at? Whoa, dude. What? I did the thing. Dude, rank 5 in arena wins? Dang, dude. Demiok. You understand? Like this is the type of thing that can let you win 5-star feature champs, dude. You really beasted it. Holy crap, dude. I don't think I've ever gotten that high in the rankings. That's insane, man. Rank 5. That's crazy. All right, the Ninetales Fox and over a couple bucks. And BG, another question. Best way for tier 1 alpha besides glory? Besides glory, the arena, there's a tier 1 alpha arena every 9 days. You can get 3 tier 1 alpha there. And then also the 3-day events, I would say. The Alliance 3-day events. Where all you got to do, like, I think everybody, well, hold on. Let me check it out. I think, like, even the minimal scores get you tier 1 alpha, if I'm not mistaken. Whoops, that's the 1-day event. Rewards. Actually, I was wrong. The just participating will give you energy refill. That's what I was thinking of. But if you're in an active alliance and you can get high enough in the milestones, you don't need to go into like crazy into the ranked rewards. I'm not sure which milestone it like what your score is needed for, but in any case, yeah, in all the 3-day events you can get tier 1 alphas there. And then besides that, I would say just getting them from like the, what's it called, like the monthly event quests, heroic and master, and I think even normal give tier 1 alpha if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, I should have drank that water like 20 minutes ago. I feel my throat getting a little hoarse here. All right, but yeah, man, those are all some good ways to get tier 1 alpha. There are technically other ways to get tier 1 alpha, side events, side monthly event quests, and like the solo crystals, the greater ones or whatever they're called, technically can give tier 1 alpha, but this is stuff you can't really count on. So it's a super low chance too, right? Yeah, 0.45% chance to get a tier 1 alpha catalyst here, so I wouldn't count that at all. But yeah, I hope that helps out a bit. All right, Stealth Ghost gained 30 since I sent it. Wait. Oh, the likes. I was like, wait, gained 30 of what? Ah, I got it. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, everybody. All right, Super Dirty Pickle sending over a bug saying, would you rather have a rank 2 6-star Super Dirty Pickle unawakened or a Mag Sig 5-star Hunter Creed? Dude, why would you do this? Do not make me choose Super Dirty Pickle. Do not make me choose. I choose both. You're both getting ranked up. I've got ranking materials for both of you. Wait, I already did rank you guys up. You're both blue. Thank you, dude. Sammy in here. What's up, Sammy? Dude, send it over 20. Thank you, man. Saying, hi, Brian. Good to see you tonight. Looking forward for that Abyss 100% getting there. God bless you guys. All right, dude. Yeah, guys. Tonight, if you're going to be around at the end of the stream, we're going to be raiding Sammy. He is finishing up his Abyss 100%. And with that, of course, there's some rewards that are getting opened. So yeah, if you guys are up, I know it gets late at night and all that, understandably. If you gotta get some rest, totally get it. But for those of you that will be around, it'll be pretty cool to watch. So yeah. Sammy, I'm gonna be live for like another 25 minutes or something like that. So yeah, I'll raid you when I'm done though. And good luck to you, of course. Hopefully you get some sweet rewards. All right, David sending over another bug. Thank you, dude, saying, but it's not what you think. I promise it's beautiful. I can't, dude. I mean, I can, but I I'm sorry, man. Like, no one's requiring me not to do anything political here or anything like that, but I didn't even look at it, but I saw a gigantic face of one of the candidates and stuff, and no, man, that's already enough. Even just talking about it like this, like I said, this is a place to forget about all that stuff. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stress with all that, and I just want to keep that stuff out of here. So I appreciate the support, but nah, man, anything political, even if it's a joke or anything like that, nah, man, we just keep this. This is a politics-free zone. Even thinking about it. BG, you missed the $25 donation up above. What? No, from Angelo? No, I didn't. Unless there was another one. I do miss sometimes, so I appreciate you calling it out, but no, I definitely didn't miss it. What else did Angelo say, though? Now that I'm looking. Just noticed, really think 85 mil, even with top 300. So, it's a guess. It's a total guess. Here's the thing. It is top 300. For all we know, the score could be greatly, like it could be a lot lower than 85 mil. From what I hear from other people are thinking like in the 70s or something like that. Potentially less than that even. But we also just got 6-star boosts. Dude, like just doing math on what you can get out of a 6-star boost. It's expensive unit wise, but let's break this down. 6-star boost lasts for 15 minutes. And there's two different ones, 1.3x multiplier and 1.5x multiplier. All right, let's assume that you're using the 1.5x multiplier for the biggest grinds. And let's say you can get in 10 rounds with that. I feel like you could do that. That's a minute and a half. Well, maybe you don't have the absolute fastest 6-star champs ranked up. Let's say 9. Let's say you get in 9 rounds with that boost, right? You're already getting like 70,000 points just for winning one fight with a 6-star when they're ranked up. That's we'll just say 100,000. It comes out to be a little bit over 100,000 after the 1.5x multiplier. So 100,000 points per win times 3, 300,000 points times 9, 2.7 million points, all in the span of 15 minutes. It's a lot. Like I said, it's also pretty expensive. So I'm not saying this is going to become a common thing that everyone's just going to be, you know, just racking up the points. Also, I don't know, like if you are spending this many units on the arena, like, I don't know, maybe you'd rather just pop open the crystals at that point. Like the actual arena grinders, they might not be quite as loose with their units, and it might actually deter them from doing things like this. But it's wait, that's 2. Wait, it's 10 units per refresh, right? So yeah, all right, oh yeah, 270 units to get that. It's not that bad, but still, that's a calf crystal right there in itself, basically. So we'll see. This is like the real test. After this arena, I feel like we can put up some more accurate predictions. But for this one, it's really tough to call what the champ's gonna go for, you know. The other thing to think about is like, since there's now 300 people, 300 spots, what if there's only like 250 people that are really gunning for the champion, and then those final 50 slots, dude, the final 50 slots, it could be just people who like started the grind and then on day 2 they had to stop because some real life stuff popped up, and maybe the champ only goes for like 30 million cutoff. Like that's a real possibility. All right, David sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying okay, then watch in your spare time and not on here. Also, I'm slowly creeping towards my next 5-star, maxing my 4-star Black Bolt and rank 3 in my Hulkbuster and Storm X. Wish me luck, boys. All right, man. Sounds good. Good luck to you, dude. Hope you get somebody really cool out of your next 5-star. Thank you for another buck, dude. Appreciate it, man. Angelo was sending over another 5 saying, well, with no units, no boost, I will end up with 67 mil. So I'm just hoping for the lower end. I hope so too. I really don't want these champs to go as high as they are. It's just me guessing is all it is. So I hope you get them. And it'll make things a little bit more accessible for future grinds. That's for sure. It's just that it's really hard to say. But like right now, everyone that is going for 5-star Cosmic Ghost Rider, they're the guinea pigs. So I mean, you're basically the tester for to see what the score is going to be. So like, I don't know. I'm betting there's also like a good amount of people that just don't want to go for this first grind, thinking that it's going to be super high. Like, okay, I remember when Who was the first 5-star arena champion? I think it was Killmonger, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was the first champion in the 5-star arena when it first came out. And people were thinking it was going to be game crash. People were thinking it was going to be like a 50 million cutoff or something like that. Because it's like, whoa, now you can get a 5-star in the arena. This is nuts. And I think he only went for like 35 or something, which was tough to do at the time. It was really tough to do at the time without any 6-stars and with much fewer 5-star champions. But it was manageable without having to refresh for the people who had a substantial 5-star roster and some pretty good ranked up 4-stars and stuff like that. So maybe this cutoff is going to be right around that, like whatever's feasible without refreshing as like a cutoff mark. And maybe I'm just assuming that things will be higher than they are. We'll see. You know what, Brian? If you think about it, Glory used an awakening gem on me when I became blue. That's true. He did use an awakening gem on you. That's very true. Hungry Ultra has asked 194 times about the Aegon cutoff. It's like 500,000 arena points worth of spam. Answered it insufficiently 3 to 4 times. Alright, let me see this comment. By the way, guys, if I miss a lot of comments because it's just impossible to keep up with. But here's a couple things, man. If you're asking for a cutoff, I have a picture in the bottom left corner of the screen. It's not always accurate. It's my best guess at what the cutoff's going to be. And also, there's a lot of really smart people in here. Some people smarter than me. Especially when it comes to certain things in this game. Like there's no way for one person to know it all. There's a lot of times where you're going to get a better answer from someone else in here besides me. Just because I've got the... just because my name is on the stream doesn't mean I know it all, you know? So listen to the other people in here. If you want a second opinion, that's, you know, fair. But just some helpful advice to you. Might get you your question answered a little bit faster if you're watching the chat after you ask. BG, do you still keep spreadsheets? Sheeps? Do you still keep spread sheets of your champs ranks and sigs? I never did it for the ranks, but I always did it for the sigs. I still have them, but they're not updated. Last time I updated them was it was about like 4 or 5 months ago. I've been meaning to update them, and I am going to update them real soon here. Ever since we got like the updated solo rewards. Dude, the Sig Stones have been coming in so fast. I was already like... It was already going to get to a point where eventually all of my 4-star champions were going to hit max Sig. But God, man, it was going to take so long. And now with this update, I feel like, dude, it's still going to take a while. It's still going to be a grind, but like, it's going to be so much faster. I don't know, like maybe 6 months from now, all my 4-stars will be max Sig. Like it might be that fast. Whereas it was going to take like years more to get them all maxed out. 6 months might even be too much. I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe 5 months even. I don't know. Maybe that's too fast. But bottom line is, it's the Sig Stones, man. They're coming in real quick. Spread sheep sounds dirty. Yuki, get your mind out of the gutter. Most people are smarter than you, Brian. People that can pronounce Melbourne first try. Who looks at Melbourne and says Melbourne? No way, dude. Get out of here. BG, my dog Ella got sprayed by a skunk today. Ah, poor puppers. Spent the last 4 hours cleaning her and the house. Oof. Yeah. Lola never got sprayed by a skunk, but growing up, there was growing up, it felt like it happened a few times a year, where our dog would get sprayed, just running around out in the backyard, and skunk just happens to be out there. Right, I have all the champions and the MCC game on my phone device. What? Which ones to make big pants and win all of the game treasure? Which ones for a sexy time crystal party? What? Is this something that, is that a Lil Joe line? I can't tell if it is. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. If it is, then I'm sad that I forget some of Lil Joe's lines. Man thing, though, of course. How could there be any other answer? Super Dirty Pickle. At my parents' house on the other side of the Cascades, there's plenty of skunks. The family dog got skunked fairly often. Yeah. We lived we lived pretty close to some wooded areas, so it wasn't like too far outside of I mean, it's New Jersey that we lived in, you know, like central Jersey. There's not I mean, there's tons of people around, so there wasn't that many wooded areas, but still, it was enough. And yeah, there was actually a lot of deer more than anything, but I guess as a result of living near some woods, I guess that's the skunk's natural habitat. I can only imagine, right? And as I'm saying it, I'm thinking like, dude, what the hell do I know about skunks? For all I know, they live in trash cans. That's why there was skunks around. Devlon Reared sending over 5 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude, for the 2 toonies and the loonies, saying 17 units short of 10k uncollected for Cyber Monday, question mark. 1 5-star rank up, tier 4 alpha limited. Or wait, tier 4 alpha. Tier 4. What is T4A? I'm guessing that's tier 2A, maybe? Either tier 2A or tier 4 class. Alright, in any case. Catalyst limited. Domino to rank 4. Magneto rank 3. Maybe maybe 4R? 4 class Catalyst constrained. 5-star Ghost, no tier 4 class Catalyst. It might be tier 4 2A. What's tier 4 2A? Some of these abbreviations, they're tripping me up, man. Hang on though. I think I understand the important parts of your message, even if I was tripped up by some of these. Holy! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Dude, this guy is so passive. Oh my god. He almost just laid me out with that one L2. Oh god, he's got another one. Die. Oh, whew. Long shots, guys. Holy good lord. Okay, let me see. All right, so you've got like 10k units for Cyber Monday, but you want to hit uncollected. That's what we're talking about here, right? And you've got a rank up of either Domino, Magneto, or Ghost, it seems. They're all pretty solid rank ups for getting uncollected, I would say. If you're comfortable playing Ghost, that's going to be the number one answer. However, big emphasis on comfortable playing Ghost. Not everyone likes to play Ghost. She definitely has a different play style to her that if you're under a little bit of a time constraint here trying to get uncollected for Cyber Monday, maybe you don't have enough time to dedicate towards learning a different style of gameplay when it kind of matters most. So if you're comfortable with her, or if you think that you will get comfortable with Ghost, go Ghost. If not, both Domino and Magneto can be helpful getting to uncollected. I would probably favor Magneto though. Here's well, all right, here's the thing. To go a little bit deeper on that, I think Magneto is the better. You know what? Let's just go spin out some crystals. This is going to be a little bit in depth to this answer. So, in the right hands, I feel like Magneto is the better champion. I don't think Magneto takes a ton of skill. But it does require that you get parries pretty consistently and all that, which you probably have down. But I'm just kind of throwing it out there. Wait, sorry, I messed up your arena. Oh no, don't worry about that, dude. I still don't know what T42A means though. 1 tech tier 4 class catalyst, 6 mutant tier 4 class catalyst. That I understand. Are you just combining the two? Like tier 4 and tier 2 alpha limited? Is that what that is? That's the only thing I could think of. But in any case, let's get a couple of these. What I'm trying to say about the difference between Magneto and Domino is that Magneto requires a little bit more of a particular playstyle, I think. He's the better champion for it, I would say. For tier 2 alpha? Oh, is that what you were saying? Okay. Domino, I would say, is more of a standard like 5-hit combo, pop a special, the enemy blows up type of champion, or I guess it's 6-hit combo with Domino. But in any case, some people are going to have a better time with Domino, but I would say Magneto is the better champion. So my advice is this, just to kind of recap it. If you're comfortable with Ghost, go Ghost. If you're not comfortable with Ghost, I think Magneto is the better champion, and I recommend Magneto. But if for some reason you test them out before you rank them up and you're like, I'm not really feeling Magneto's playstyle, Domino is still good, and Domino will still help you plenty to get uncollected. So you can kind of take your pick, but in order, I would say Ghost, Magneto, Domino, just for advice. But seriously, it's not all just about my opinion. Play with the champs, see who you like more. And if it's a different order for you, then hey, follow whichever champion you're having a better time with. You can always go back and rank up the other ones later. But the important thing is, if you're trying to hit uncollected for Cyber Monday, then rank a champion that you're comfortable with to do that. Domino is not a standard 6-hit champion. She's a Bring Massacre and roll can parry heavy until L3 kind of champion. That said, I prefer Mags. I mean, she can be. She doesn't have to be, though. She can be played more in that way of just like a standard champ. Part 1. My grandparents have a cabin on 150 acres in Ohio. At one point, there were like 8 to 10 that just showed up over time, got fed and stayed. What? Or them would run in a pack, track down a deer. Wait, we're talking about skunks here, right? They'd split up and boxed in from all four sides. They almost never failed in taking down a deer around 200 to 250 pounds. Smart damn animals, but still never understood to leave a skunk the hell alone. Wait. What were showing up? Dogs? Are you saying? They were taking down these deer? You're not saying skunk were taking down these deer, right? I think I messed up that part. That'd be insane, dude. I don't know anything about skunks really, other than the fact that they spray, but I always thought they were like these little creatures that ate leaves or something like that. If they actually took down a deer, that'd be nuts. All right. Whoa, we need to get a dogs dingus. All right. We need to get a link to, hold on. I'm going to grab a link to Sammy's. He's clearing the abyss and he's opening up the rewards after. So if you guys want to check that out, it's going to be pretty cool probably. Here's the link. Say if you want a hashtag banana luck, I would say. He's finishing up the abyss. Let me see what fight he's on right now. He's at Havoc. I don't know where Havoc is in the path, but he's got Havoc down to about a third of his life there, like 40% of his health, something like that. So wish him that banana luck. Who is Sammy? Usually, have you ever seen honey badgers scared of nothing fight lions and hyenas even though they're tiny in comparison? Oh, I'm aware of the honey badger taking down cobras. The cobra like bites them and then they take a nap. They just sleep off the poison or something like that, man. Ever since they I can't remember the person's name that did it, but it was like a YouTuber that got I don't remember if they actually like had him on TV or something like that. There was some story to that, but anyway, the dude who edited those videos was hilarious. That voiced him over. It's great. All right. In any case, I'm out of here, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Normal time. Probably. I mean, definitely normal time, but I really wanted to do another day stream tomorrow, but I won't be able to my normal day stream time. But then again, I was late today, so I don't know. I thinking about doing that again tomorrow. We'll see. It's if anything, I'll be back tomorrow night. But shout out to Angelo for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you very much, dude. And there was a bunch of other super chats and all that, so thank you very much, guys. Definitely appreciate the support as always. Go say what's up to Sammy. Wish him luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Oh! My egg's not even showing. Please forgive me. I know you all desperately wanted to see it. Nobody gives a damn about this egg, probably. But hey, listen, man, it's important. It brings luck. Enjoy to all. All right, good night, guys.